Hey, what's up, Yuki?
Hey, brother.
uh, yeah, I'm glad you thought that was funny.
Jesus. Oh man, I love so much.
No, that's pretty good. It's
Like
pretty good.
I was doing your breathing exercise and you came out and like I almost fainted. I was like,
I did,
oh,
man. I was
Jesus.
fucking lightheaded. I was like, holy shit.
Jesus Christ, that was so fun.
Yeah, yeah. No, that was a good time.
How you feeling training with Fat Cats
No,
those
it's
two
pretty
last sessions?
intense, man. It's pretty fucking intense. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's making you so much pressure.
Could not believe I hit 100% win rate yesterday. That's fucked.
Nah, I wasn't surprised. I know my
Insane.
man.
Oh, dude, that's awesome. Yeah, we're killing it, man. I'm gonna pass the. It looks like I'm gonna pass the eval today.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're gonna make it. I think. I mean, you're in good hand anyway.
Yeah, exactly. And we were in a group chat with Josh. He's the CEO of the Futures Desk,
Oh, really?
and he approved the 50-50 split. So
Ah,
like
that's so nice, bro.
it's happening. Like
Yep.
he is gonna get paid for making me profitable.
Things are moving.
Things are fucking moving, man. I can say that
Yeah.
again.
Did you see the message from Fat Cat on Wave 2?
Yeah, I did.
I
Um,
almost wanted to answer like, nah, fuck this dude. But I'm not sure like you gonna get my
yeah,
humor or
the
not.
humor might go over his head.
I was like, nah, fuck this dude. He's trading like shit.
That's hilarious.
Only only 100% win rate. What the fuck?
Yeah, this guy fucking sucks.
Yeah. Glad to hear you. It's been 2 days. I
I
can't sleep.
know, I know. It's been a while, man, and I want to check in with you. It's been a long
Yeah,
week, understandably.
you have to focus on your trading. I'm working on mine anyway, so
Yeah, I saw you had a bit of a drawdown there, but you clawed it back. Are you back to break even now?
not yet. I made a 50% back,
Nice, dude. That's
but
fucking
I
awesome.
was so scared to death.
Yeah, I
Like
hear you.
ah, like I think when you're gonna go for on live money, I hope you're gonna be prepared with your hypnosis because like this thing is so fucking scary.
It is, dude, and that's one thing where I'm sure you did like hear that first hypnosis that he did with me. Um,
On the brief thing or just the first hypnosis?
I think it was the first day we started. We did a hypnosis session for about 20 minutes, and he recorded it and he gave it to me. So now I have it to listen to
Oh,
whenever I
that's
want.
nice.
Um,
Yeah, I'm not sure of what part it was, but I was listening, so
yeah,
maybe
yeah,
I can find it.
it's a good hypnosis session, and he in the hypnosis session he emphasizes like um, trading live money doesn't matter. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
paper.
he's preparing you.
Exactly. Yeah, he's trying to ingrain that in me.
He
Uh,
he's gonna trade with you today again.
yeah, he just messaged me saying he's running a couple minutes late, so I don't
Yeah,
care.
yeah, he said that he wasn't a morning person anyway.
Yeah, exactly. I don't blame him. I kind of feel bad. He's waking up early for me, but
I mean, if he had to start a prop firm, he might need to do extra hours, sadly.
yeah, that's what I said. I was like, hey man, you don't gotta wake up early for me. And he's like, it's gotta happen. Like it's one way or another. I
Yeah,
gotta start waking up early. And I was like, fair enough.
yeah, yeah. Right.
Yeah, this price action looks a lot different than yesterday's open.
Where we at? We're still not at the lows. So yeah, maybe choppy today. I don't know.
Yeah, we are chopping at lows. You're right.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna keep working, so I'm gonna maybe be part of your team.
Yeah, yeah, you will, dude. It's not even
I
that.
hope, I hope so, though.
You keep putting in the work, man. He's watching Wave 2.
Yeah, I mean, it's not even for him anymore. Like I'm doing for myself now, so
Yeah, exactly, and that's what you got to think about it.
yep, definitely.
How you doing?
What's up, Miller?
Hey, Peter.
How's it going?
Hey, Cronky, the man of the moment.
Don't gas me up too much, bro. That'll go right to my head.
He's getting pressure from anywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, man, you're going to complete that challenge.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident.
Absolutely.
How's your trading been lately?
Well, I mean, really good, man. Volatility is the lifeblood of a trader.
Yeah, no kidding, dude.
There's
The last couple weeks have been
absolutely,
awesome.
absolutely, man, absolutely.
All right. Have you
Um, so
made any trading decisions?
Fat Cat just switched. I'm gonna switch over to his chat.
Yeah, good luck for your session, man. See you.
Thanks, man. All right. No, I haven't made any trading decisions. I'm just observing right now.
You listened to your track last night.
Yeah, I did. I did have one issue with it last night, and this is
What was
again
that?
psychological. I was getting a little too excited listening to it.
What do you mean?
Like it was kind of hyping me up too much, which is usually a good thing. And I think it's because I'm so close to passing this target. Yesterday was a huge day for me, dude. I had 100% win rate. I came close to passing the challenge. When I was listening to that meditation track, the hypnosis track last night, like I could feel my heart rate rising.
I mean, getting hyped up is a good thing.
Yeah, it is a good thing. It was just at night when I was trying to fall asleep, it was distracting me a little too much, so I had to,
That's
I had to
alright.
turn it off at a certain point.
It's all right. If you're gonna, it's important that you emotionally feel this shit.
And that's the bright side of it is I was focused. Like last night, I was focused on the track, and I listened to it on loop like 2 or 3 times, and like getting deep into it, you know.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Exactly. So I'm feeling good today. What about you, man? How's the last week of waking up early been treating you?
I fucking hate it.
at least you're honest about it. What about your trading? Has it had any impact on your trading, do you think?
So far, so good.
Sure.
Today, I'm especially fucking fatigued. I mean, the prior 2 nights I did get good sleep. Last night I didn't.
Sure.
So,
Yeah, let me get my journal open and do my dummy tags. I'm gonna have to log in again. Alright, so emotions, I'm feeling really good today. I am calm, I'm content, and I'm patient. And I'm going to set my read to confused for now.
I'm gonna look at the that's slipping heavy as shit.
Yeah, we've had a pretty choppy open.
A lot of bar overlap everywhere. I don't know what happened yesterday, but apparently there was more of a down move or some shit. Let's look.
Yeah, I had a level marked at 783, and we V-flushed it overnight.
So we're like back on top of that liquidity line for the bottom of this raw range for the daily chart. To me, it seems like I'd be long biased for now.
Yeah.
There's a reclaim here. One. Uh, 30-minute. There's a reclaim above us.
Hey,
45s and up.
First mental trade, I might try to get in at 650.
I wouldn't know yet. See how it goes.
I'd probably pull that since we just rejected those highs.
There's liquidity up there. Fifteens. I think there's gonna be a big short here. I don't know yet. I don't have enough. I don't have my DOM loaded yet.
I might be interested in a pullback to zeros, but that might be wishful thinking. I'm not sure we'll pull back that far. And if we do, it might be set up for a short.
Well, it seems to be dicking around up here.
I'm gonna try a mental trade at 750 just to play this little micro range. I don't think I'm gonna get filled on that.
You need a little more clarity.
Yeah.
Don't be too aggressive.
So that probably would have filled me. But now it's just kind of steamrolling down.
There it is.
So it looks like 15 is probably going to be a pretty important level.
The DOM is really thin. Is there about to be news?
Yeah, there is. 9:45. And 10 o'clock. Jesus Christ, NASDAQ like a fucking 20 tick spread.
Told you it was gonna probably short up there, and it did. I picked up 2 Gs. I'm done.
Oh shit.
Um,
Nice, dude.
I wanted to ride it to quads, 800s, but the problem is it's turning too much
Sure.
and not tapping, and it would be going against me most likely. Don't because I pulled target. I can't. You cannot be influenced by that.
Yeah, no, I hear you. Whatever you saw, I did not see, so I'm not worried about it.
Exactly. They're such. It's so heavily. They're doing something here where they're faking out or what have you.
Mm-hmm.
But based off the higher time frame. I mean, it could go any fucking direction. The last reclaim they put was up here. Oh, there it goes back down through the quads. Okay. I'm so goddamn tired that I'm not gonna trade while I coach.
Sure.
There it goes. Share this. Just take your time with it. No, I just be aware that the market can jam right the fuck up through this upper reclaim really quick. Because what I'm seeing with as much slipping as there has been on the open, I think this thing will jerk both ways fast.
Yeah, that's definitely what the pattern seems to be. And I also really like that liquidity area at 15s. The 15s, 16s. Alright, I like this upward move. I might try bidding 97 for shimmy back. Alright, filled 97. Stopped out.
Okay.
I think that might have been a little bit too much of an aggressive entry. And that did have a impact on my
How do you
confidence.
feel? It did.
Yeah. Yeah, I can definitely feel my
Alright.
heart rate.
All right, let's take a moment. We'll do the Wim Hof breaths.
Sure.
Look away. Remember, you need to do the deep inhalings,
Yeah, let me get my
and they're both through the mouth.
let me get my delta wave.
You ready? Let me
Yeah.
know when.
Ready?
Start breathing through the mouth rapidly. And breathing in, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out rapidly. Knowing that taking a loss is part of the problem with trading. It's okay to take a loss. This is trading. Just going to have to work on it. You need to maintain clarity. Knowing that you can maintain clarity will get you back. Maintaining calmness and peace. Waiting for true clarity. Not being aggressive. being as conservative as possible from this point forward. Keep breathing. Being as conservative as possible with every entry. Not being aggressive. Exhale and hold. Exhale and hold and push the air out, holding it all out, knowing that you can do this. A loss is part of trading, and you will get it back. Maintaining calmness and patience. Maintaining calmness and patience, you will get it back. Being conservative, waiting for the right moments. This is part of trading. Everybody experiences this. Holding the out breath, knowing you can get there, letting go of everything, refocusing on just the next trade and not what has happened. Focusing on patience. All right, whenever you're ready. Your heart rate is still peaking, let me know.
No.
Let's take a moment. We know we're getting 5-point movements, so there's a lot of overlap, a lot of slop. The market seems to be confused itself. Waiting. There was a V flush when it did wick down and they didn't totally take it all.
Yeah, tested the bottom of the range, defended it pretty
There's
good.
a reclaim with liquidity above us, right here on zeros.
I'm gonna bid
May need it.
97.25. Filled. I'm gonna cut that for a 1-tick win.
That's okay. I don't want you to hit here again.
Yeah, I gotta wait.
That's 2 times, and we didn't have immediate success on the second try. I don't want you dealing with 97s anymore.
No, and it pulled back on me. Like I would have got blown out on that move again. Still calm.
That tag right there would be like in between for
Yeah.
clarity.
Still calm.
It's all right. Just let the cake bake in the oven. Oh, look at it. 3 seconds. See what they're doing. They're essentially generating liquidity. It's a lot of fake outs.
Yeah. Alright, I don't want to trade in the middle of this range, so I'm just gonna go take a piss and come back with fresh eyes. I'll be back.
Yep. I figured they were going to hit that reclaim there, especially since they're faking out.
we made a lower low, and then we invalidated the reclaim above it. We took it back, but didn't go further. We didn't push past the reclaim.
There's liquidity right below us, right here, right now. I'm not saying they're gonna go through that. It is present, though. And if they are truly faking out, looks like they're gonna go for it. Now.
Wow, good call.
And there's a bigger reclaim right below us that spans 10 points. They've already taken 5 of it. Don't FOMO that. Don't let my narration get to you. I'm just telling you what's happening.
No, I like it, dude. It's almost like testing me. It makes me feel good.
What do you mean?
I like it when you make a call and I don't FOMO into it. Like it's kind of like reinforcing my patience.
I do believe they're gonna drive it. Which they are. The question is, so this is a major area on the daily chart, and oh no, actually it's not. It'll be at 44s. We truly have the overlap. Look at that V back up. I think there's a good chance they may maintain an up move for now.
Yeah.
Back to 85s potentially. For now. The problem is, if any entry was to be done in 81s, you're having problems.
Yeah.
Stalling. There it goes. Remember, you need clarity on this. I'm just telling you why I see what I see.
Yeah, I think for me to want to go long, I would want a pullback to 80s.
I would say that at that point, if it does pull back to 80s, I would say that long overall may not be on the table. I think that pullback is too steep.
Sure. I'm gonna take a
Because if
middle
they're
trade.
gonna V flush here, that pullback's a little too steep for a V flush to maintain.
And we have news in 15 seconds.
Really? More?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's still thin. So what's gonna happen is it's just gonna jerk. See, here's your 80s. Well, you would have been a millionaire if you took that. Yeah, you would have took that fucking long.
Yeah, exactly.
He would have been a millionaire in a blink of an eye.
Yeah, buying my fucking
He wanted
Lambo.
80s pullback.
That's funny.
You would have indefinitely raised the fucking target. Maybe not, but
Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna work today. I guess we'll find out. Holy volatility.
yeah, I know it could have went the other way.
Yeah, that didn't.
He
that didn't
didn't,
have any
because
effect on
he
me.
didn't hit 80 because I told him I don't think it's a good idea. I thought that was too aggressive.
Yeah, and
But also, you know, you got the fucking number coming out too. That's not a good idea.
no, I'm more mature than to have FOMO from a fucking news candle.
There's a reason the limits are thin. Since it's so slipped out heavy, I do believe they're gonna dump it. They fucking hit that liquidity spot again up there and rolled right under it.
Was
I
that
think they're
the
gonna take this.
15s? Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I think they're gonna fucking take this whole reclaim back, or at least a good chunk of it. And if you're seeing what I'm seeing, use that as reinforcement
Yeah.
to take a trade. But if you're not seeing it, don't. Okay.
Yep. I might take a mental trade here at 050. Short. That probably would have filled me right there.
You don't. You
And
There
then
it
I'd
goes.
probably cut it here.
no. You need to ride it. You would need to ride that.
Sure.
Listen, you have way too much momentum when you wanted to cut that.
Sure.
Like that little jitter was not a valid stall. So when it backed up real hard down in the 94s or whatever, that's when you would have wanted got out.
Sure. Like you like the meat of the move.
Like if you got really good, like you need to like, yeah, that little. It was just going. It was cruising.
I like that we
I
V
don't see
flushed.
at this. Huh?
I like that we V flushed
We did-
below right there, and I would probably try to go long in 98.25 maybe. Again, just a mental trade. But I think I have clear read on that. It's kind of the best of two setups. It V flushed and invalidated that reclaim. I mean, we still have a lot of fucking reclaim. But it looks like we defended it pretty well just now.
Yeah, you do make a point. It did invalidate. I didn't catch that. Just know that it's like you really need to. Oh. I think they're gonna try to go for the liquidity, man.
Yeah, that's what it's looking like to me too. I might like a pullback to threes.
Yeah, make sure you have like no slack in this.
Yeah.
I said, or it gets tight like it is here. You need to look for a tight spot. This is tight. It's up to you, or you let it pull down further.
Try 425. Touch no fill. Go up to 450. Filled 450. I took a stop.
Damn it, dude, your stop's so tight.
Yeah, 12 ticks. It is too tight.
Your fucking stop is way too tight. Cause look, it would have been back on you.
Yeah.
It's too much volatility for that type of stop.
Sure. Let me try changing it real quick.
Well, how much do we have before you hit drawdown?
I can take one more max stop.
One more stop of that size.
Yeah, unfortunately.
If it
Maybe
happens,
a little bit of
then-
change.
If it happens, it happens.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it.
But it is compressing, so it's up to you if you want to re-engage it. I don't want to plant ideas in your head. I want you to have clarity. But I mean, you're talking 5-point movements, no problem. It's getting a little weird though. It's starting to get sloppy. I think
Yeah.
it's falling out. It was compressing, and now it's doing some bullshit. I could see it dumping the 90s. It's falling out of the compression, so they're faking out. So while I do think the liquidity is on deck, I think there could be a bigger push low potentially.
Why is that happening? Oh, that's why.
Getting more liquidity up top. How many contracts are you trading?
One lot.
There's the liquidity. I don't know if you're gonna fake out that top. If they're going tight up here, this I think would push here. There it goes. Maybe you want to take some sim trades.
Sure.
Unless you want to trade this liquidity here, but I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know if they're going to fake it out or what the deal is.
I'm gonna try 13 on sim. Maybe 1350. Alright, got 1350 on sim.
Stalling a lot. You're going to want to probably start bailing it.
Yeah, break even.
They're top ticking the liquidity. They are also faking out too. So right here it could, if it's kind of goes back to 16, they're gonna jam it. If not, they're gonna dump it, but there's fake out here. So I want you to get in at 16s if it comes back up there.
Okay.
They're really trying to hold it down. But we know they're also faking out. It's slipping really hardcore. There it goes.
So this would be an area where I would enter according to my system.
Yeah. Did you put one on?
No, mental like
Pull.
950.
Put.
So I got 875 before that drawdown on sim. It's getting a little too wacky here. Kind of looks like downward compression.
Yeah, you get slapped there.
Yeah.
This is very two-way.
Mm.
You're gonna have liquidity at 11s as well.
defend these lows again. Let's see.
You need to be careful. There could be a chance they do continue to dump. It's fake out. That V flush can be in. Doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah.
This is as good as it gets. They hit a major liquidity point and it defended. So, and they top ticked it. So to me, they're gonna continue to potentially go down.
Yeah, kind of like a battering ram. They got to generate more momentum before they try it again.
It's liquidity below us. Pushing it. The reclaim between 98s and 92s. They're V flushing a little bit here. Go ahead and sim trade right in this area long.
Okay.
Yen.
Field 9.
Okay. Hold it. Until they hit 1150s. If 1150s don't rip, get out at 1150s. Wait. It looks good. Take it out.
Got it. 1225.
The reason there was a liquidity spot, they breached it, and 11s was another liquidity spot.
Mm-hmm.
But as they were breaching 1150s, I wanted to see them really jam it up. They were kind of doing it, but it was not quite as fast as I would have liked. That's why I had you pull it.
Yeah, that was a good fucking call too.
Just you're not seeing some of this, so I'm gonna just have you trade it till it starts to make sense.
Yep.
Right now, I don't know what they're doing. Liquidity rolled at 800. They're slipping and shit. Like I told you earlier, when it was a compression for a continuation up, now it's turning into a range up here. So this is telling us something else has shifted.
Yeah.
You got the top tick on the liquidity on 15s. It's turning into a range. Most likely, because there's a deeper pullback at that 92s. Most likely, because there is a reclaim between 98s and 92s. We know they are breaching liquidity. There's liquidity right below us. Huh?
Sorry, I sneezed.
All right. If they compress 2s, I want you to go short on 2s.
Okay.
They're compressing it.
Okay. 225. Need some drawdown here.
You're going to need to potentially exit here. Get out of this one.
Yeah.
It's all right. Re-enter it.
Okay. Shimmy back. Got filled at 25. 025. And I'd probably pull this here. It's kind of hesitating a little more than I'd like. 5 ticks win.
Don't. You got 5 on it? Alright.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it probably has a little more, but that was a good exit. There it goes. Now they're pushing this reclaim. They're half pushing it. If they half push. We're leaving a lot of little reclaims on the upside. So it is kind of in downtrend mode for now. But they're still slipping heavily. But it is downtrend mode for now. They may dump it all the way through that news reclaim. I wouldn't be surprised. Now the problem is there's a lot of slipping in a range above. The good thing is there is a downtrend. If they compress here, go for the short.
Alright, I've set an order at 92.50. I'll try 92.25.
This is taking too long. Cancel.
Cancel that. Yeah, good call.
Via V flush back up.
I'm
Or
gonna
they
take a
could
mental
dump it, right?
trade here at 96 long. I'd probably cut it here.
Generating liquidity here. They may, if they continue to stall the way they are now, they may hit this reclaim back to 95s. We'll see. They are compressing. Hard. There it goes. Down. They're really struggling to push it. I'm not saying it's a long, but we're still in downtrend. They're most likely gonna take this reclaim back. I go short.
Okay.
Yen.
Yeah, short 89.
All right. Hold it. Hold it. I want you to set a break even. Okay. Did you get out? Go ahead and break it.
Took it there. 1 tick win.
Okay. They're probably going to hit this upper reclaim. Go ahead and go long.
Okay. Long 91.75, 91.25.
You're going to need to get out of it.
Yeah, I took that off. 4
Break
tick
it.
loss.
Okay. Go ahead and get ready for a short.
Bid 90 or what is that? 86.75. Filled.
He's in at 86.75. That might. We might be getting you in trouble.
Yeah, I cut that.
See, that's a bit tight, though, man. Your risk is a little tight on what this might be offering.
Sure.
See how it's coming back to you? There's enough volatility.
Yeah, it gives better opportunities for break evens.
Yeah, I think, and if I was in that position, I would have continued to hold that
Sure.
despite that pullback and then take it off right here. Your risk is a bit tight, man, today, and what for the type of volatility we have, that's what I'm noticing is kind of an issue here.
Yeah, big time.
I don't know if tick compressing a DOM would help or what the deal is. I don't really advise that.
Yeah, it's something I gotta get used to, man. Because I started trading in like 2022, you know, and we've been pretty fucking low vol since then, with a couple exceptions, obviously.
Yeah, the Ukraine invasion was then, so there was a lot of vol.
I was trading crypto back then, so I wasn't looking at all this shit.
Okay.
So it's something I need screen time on. I just need more fucking screen time.
Okay,
on
so you haven't really been through high volatility regimes.
No. No, if I was trading different markets.
Then you're gonna basically be starting over.
Yeah.
We need to just keep practicing. We need to not worry about the combine, and you need to just keep. So the way this is setting up, you might be able to get it along. But I think you don't want to catch that. You need to get some form of a little bit of a pullback.
Yeah, I'm looking at 85s.
But they're probably gonna, huh?
I'm looking at 85s. Let's try it. 85.25. Let's see if I get filled.
You can probably get in right here. 88s. There it goes.
Yeah, I tried 88 evens, but it didn't fill me. Let's see.
Get out. Don't just cut it. Cut it.
Yeah,
Cut
it's
it.
gone.
To me, it seems like some of the pullbacks you're looking for are too large at times. Like
Sure.
some of the pullbacks you're looking for are so large that by the time you're getting the pullback, the trade idea is very invalidated,
Yeah.
in my opinion. I don't know what they're gonna do here. They generated a liquidity at 90, whatever that high pivot was, threes.
Let me try 86s for shits and giggles. Filled 86.25 long.
It could be good. Right here, if you're in 80 to 625. I would say it's pretty much invalidated. See if it pulls back, unless you would have took a stop.
I would have taken a stop there at 15 ticks.
So you need to see how it pulled back on you a bit.
Yeah.
But it would have been too fast to get out of. I don't know what they're doing here. There's a little bit of liquidity right here at 84s.
I'll
Give it a
try-
shot.
Try 83.25. Touch no fill. Filled.
Hold it for a moment. Get out.
Took it out there. 81.50.
It's all right. Okay, now they're pushing on it.
I'll try.
They're slipping.
83.50.
See that pullback is. Let's see if they get you there. You might have to just get in here.
Okay.
Let's see.
84.50 filled. Still got some
This
room
could be-
left, but that would have slapped me right there.
Yeah. So we don't have clear reads on that. There's liquidity below us. They're slip ranging really hard here. Go ahead and
Short. 79 even.
I want you to. This is not good. Right here. This is bad.
All right. I'll cut it here. 1 tick loss.
It might actually blow out. We'll see. It's not a good blowout. It may continue to chug. There's a reclaim. See, there's a reclaim below us and they're not fucking taking it. Still can be downtrend. But I think we're going to slip heavy. Go ahead and get ready for a long. Just prepare for it. Don't do anything yet.
Sure.
Go ahead and right in here.
81.25 filled.
It's all right. If this jams in your favor a few more ticks, you're good to go. And it didn't.
Yeah, that would have slapped me. That would have bottom ticked me.
See, that's very tight. Very tight risk. Very tight. I want you to
Do you think I should switch to micros?
just keep going. There's going to be a massive blowout. It could the problem is your risk is so tight. It could recoup a lot of it. We're also being very aggressive. If it starts hitting 82s, I want you to go in at 82s, but don't do it yet. They're actively attempting to compress low. But I believe that this will fail, and if you do get the 82s and it runs in your favor immediately, I want you to fucking hold it.
Okay.
For like 15 points or some shit. Go for it.
All right. Failed 81.
Sweet. It's working in your favor. I mean, it's over testing, I would say. Which isn't good. See what they do here. There it goes. So you're gonna be sitting pretty. Are you still in it?
Yep.
Oh, man, they're fucking around a lot. This is where I would consider for a break even potentially. But otherwise I'd hold it. Keep holding it. I want you to hold it and take it off at 95s. But don't immediately take it off at 95. Okay? I want you to fucking see if it overshoots 95. If it stalls around 95, take it.
Okay.
But if it can press through there. If this comes back, you're gonna need to take this pullback. It can be okay. This one pullback's okay. Are you still in it?
Yep.
If it comes back again, you need to break even.
Okay.
Keep holding it. 90s is right here. Keep holding it. There's liquidity right up at 93.25. Kind of looking like shit a little bit. We'll see what they do. I might have you take it. It could just be a pullback. Remember, these pullbacks are huge. Uh-oh. The fuck? If this 87.50 continues to hold and it tumbles in, you need to get out. You look good for now. You look good. Go ahead and pull it.
Okay, got out 87.25.
I don't know. Did that recoup most of the losses? Or not really?
Let's see. No, not quite. Maybe half, a little more than half the losses.
See, it may continue to where I originally thought. It just like that stall right there. I wanted to bankroll you
Yeah.
out of that. It's so slip heavy. They compress low, and then typically they're gonna fucking blow it up and out. I think if you're gonna trade the combine today, it would be way later in the session because this read you have on it and the risk you're taking, it's just not quite your session. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, and I can't really like I can't afford the risk. I could switch to micros, but I don't really want to do that. You know.
Don't do it.
No.
I need you to really be in tune with it, and
Yeah.
we just keep drilling it.
I like 89.75. I might move it up a couple ticks for a shimmy back, maybe 90.25.
So they top tick liquidity again, like they did earlier on 15s.
Okay. Should be a little more cautious.
So I think if it pulls back, it could go right through you like you've been experiencing.
Yeah.
Because this is a very two-way price action, like where it will dump. They're compressing and getting super tight, retapping that liquidity. You can probably go for a long.
All right, 93.50, no fill. I'll try 93.75.
Just let that idea go.
Sure.
It's moved basically halfway up this ISM reclaim. They could mid-roll and dump hard. I wouldn't. You're playing in the middle of a range here. It's not
Sure.
worth trading right in this section. If you zoom out to a 30-second.
Yeah, I'm looking at the 10-second right now, and like we're dead smack in the middle of our range.
Yeah. So just this is what I call slip heavy. So they're slipping really heavily, where you're getting a lot of bar overlap. And it'd be interesting to see statistically if how much these types of sessions impact your trading.
Yeah, I do have daily tags. That's kind of the same thing, and maybe you have advice on how I should change these. I've got decisive loose, indecisive tight, indecisive tight. Just as far as
It would be
pricing.
indecisive loose according to what,
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I would agree with that.
This is certainly a different approach of environment.
Hmm.
You're obviously dealing with bigger volatility, bigger swings. You need more risk. Size down. If we were to do the session again, it would have probably been good to do half of a one lot, which is, I think, what, 6 micros or something?
5.
Yeah, okay. 5.
Yeah, 5 micros, I could afford like a fucking 25 tick stop.
Exactly. 25 tick stop or whatever. It's going to just give you more room to get that break even if you're wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
And, you are getting pullbacks. There are these fat pullbacks to where you can offset the loss,
Sure.
but you're just cutting it too quickly. It's all right. You'll learn.
Yeah, you just need more fucking screen time in this high ball. And I mean, by the way it's looking, I'm gonna get that fucking screen time. I don't think this volatility's going anywhere anytime soon, but that's just my opinion.
No. And some people can complain it's too high, but it's either going to be too high or too low. It's not often it'll be right the fuck in the middle.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to do a meeting. I don't want you to trade
No, I'm good, man.
that. It's not worth just taking another fucking 12 ticks that you're going to have to dig out of tomorrow. It's not worth it.
Yeah, I'm completely content with taking a red day today.
Miller, how are you doing on this price action? Let's see if he knows. Because maybe he can help you. Miller, can you do the voice? Let me see if he's AFK or
He
think he-
posted at 9:56, and it looks like he had a
I
green.
think he's
green day today.
AFK. No, he's here. You can hear me?
Hey, yeah.
Hey, how are you doing with today's price action?
Really, really good. Because it was a very fast session
It-
for me today.
Can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
I have to do a meeting. Can you can you just drill Chronic through this?
Yeah, absolutely.
You guys just train together in this environment. You just
Yeah.
have him put on trades, explain what's happening,
Okay.
like I've been doing, and just work with him if you can.
Absolutely, absolutely.
If you guys want, you can do it in a public room or private. It doesn't matter to me.
Okay.
So the other people can hear. It's up to you guys. I'll let y'all decide that.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta step out,
Yeah.
No worries, man. Thanks.
but
for,
it'll be all right, man. It happens, dude. You know, you'll get out of it.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it.
All right, appreciate it, Miller.
Yeah.
See you
Yeah, no
guys.
worries.
Cool. Thanks, Kat.
Hey, Chronic. So, you wanted to do it here or?
Let's switch over to Chronic chat just so that the dojo
Okay.
dojo guys can watch if they want.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. So let me share my screen with you.
Beautiful.
Just because I would like you to watch at least for a moment
Yes.
how I'm dealing with this ball and this environment in general. So, as you can see here, this is my Sim account. I'm just trading Minecraft right now.
Sure.
And in some trades, I scale in, so that's the reason I'm up 300 in the Sim account.
Sure.
But in the real account, I'm up just $40, and I stopped.
Sure.
Okay, so what it's like the main adjustment I did since the start of this like crazy volatility, it is this. It seems obvious, like when I said it, that and like the adjustment is just like take the shimmy back entries always, like do not
Sure.
enter a trade where you just only have a shimmy back entry. It seems obvious, but believe me, man, it is not.
Yeah.
Because something I've noticed in the recent past days, it is that like the market is not giving compressions. It's like it is not like flushing to one side or another in a
Sure.
very quick manner or something. It is always fucking both sides before actually going to anywhere.
Okay.
So when you take that into consideration, for example, let me just show you here. For example, this is a very good long here. Like this idea, at least for me, is a very good long. But the problem is that I don't have a shimmy back entry.
Yeah.
So even though this idea could be like right, because for example here, what are the reasons why this is a good long for me? You know, it is just like it is not cherry picking. It's just what the actual
Yeah.
price action. So I don't have like all the details, but here it is mainly because we have like a little trend to the upside,
Sure.
right? We rejected the lower reclaims here, basically.
Yeah.
You see here, and we still have a reclaim assisted trade if we go long, because this is actually like absorbing the price action, or at least impulsing it to go to the upside.
Okay.
And the same with these reclaims we have to the upside as well. So it is seems like a good, really good long here. The problem is that you are going to like the market. It's going to force you to take the loss because you don't have a shimmy back entry.
Yep.
So something really important is even if this trade is actually a very good trade, like in my like set of rules, I need to get out of this trade right now.
Sure.
Even though it is a pretty good for me. Why? Because I don't know where is the price action is going to stop. I don't know where is going to be like the end of this price action. It could be right here, or it could be 90s, or it could be 87 or something. I don't know where is it going to stop. So like like hypothetically speaking, that would be like an infinite loss possibility.
Mm-hmm.
So when you are trading this kind of environment, always go for the edges, like always.
Sure.
Because and I think that's in some trades today that happened to you, like you were forced to leave.
Yeah.
Even though the idea was there, because I was listening, like the some trades that were really good, like really good, solid trades, you were forced to get out.
Yeah.
Why? Because 8 ticks for you, because we're trading minis, right?
Yep.
8 ticks for you or 12 ticks for you. That's a like your normal stop loss, right?
Yeah.
So you will be forced to get out, even though 12, 16, 20 ticks, it is so easy. It's a blink of
Easy,
an eye.
yeah.
Absolutely. So the first like thing I would say to you is take the edges. Like absolutely take the edges.
Sure.
So whenever you have an idea, for example, here seems like a good short right now. Why? Because again, we have like a double top here. We rejected the upper reclaim. We are going down with a lot of force. We have still a lot of reclaim to the downside. It feels like the right choice. Like I'm sure right now.
Yep.
But you see, the price action is like going like taking the reclaim back, like sleeping heavy.
Yeah.
Even though the idea is great, like, or I mean, from my perspective, the idea is absolutely great. Feels right for me. The problem is, for example, I would be skittish right now. Should I actually this trade?
Yeah.
It's like, it's just like it's stalling too much. I don't know, man. Look at that. Look at that. Doesn't want to go down. No, let me close it.
Sure.
Oh, fuck. Oh, holy shit. Feels like a hindsight trading. But, you know, it is exactly what is happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
So, for example, I would be more leaning to take the short here, for example. I mean, I'm entering with market order, so it doesn't matter like too much. But you see, even though this is not, for example, going lower or something, even if it stops there, with that shimmy back entry, I was able to catch like 2 points or 3 points in this one.
Yeah.
Even though it didn't continue to go to the downside. So it's like showing a little bit of like resistance to actually continue to the downside here, a little bit. To take this trade, not at 83, but above at 87, you have like a hefty win here in your
Yeah.
hands. So that's like the number one option. Absolutely take shimmy back entry. It doesn't matter how like good a setup or a structure is actually looking to you. If you have shimmy back entry, just don't take it. But not because you're not going to be able to like trade that idea profitable, but because the market is going to give you a shimmy back entry if you are patient enough.
Sure.
Always. If you are patient enough, the market will give you a shimmy back entry for that idea. Because if the market is not giving you a shimmy back entry for that spectacular idea you have right now, is because it is not a spectacular idea.
Yeah.
As simple as that. So that's like the main thing I can tell to you right now. And the second one is actually being, at least in your case, like if you need size down, absolutely, like what Fakat was saying at the end of the meeting, because you absolutely need to breathe, like let breathe these trades
Yeah.
quite a lot, quite a lot. So, for example, when I trade one micro contract, normally I cut trades at $15, $20. That would be my like the maximum amount. But if you take into consideration that and you multiply that 10 times, it's almost to have like 150, 200 minimum
Yeah.
stop loss trading with minis, sorry. So absolutely let these trades breathe a lot. Like the
Sure.
minimum, I would say. For example, here I have a 25 bigs bracket orders here in your chart. Let me see how is the minimum is 12, but this is like feels more than 25. So I would say 16 is the bare minimum.
Sure.
Yeah. So now let me just close my live and I will see yours. So just you're in Sim?
Yeah.
Okay. So tell me what you're seeing and just enter trades
Sure.
as you like. And maybe if you want to record this. Oh yeah, you're recording.
Yeah, I'm recording.
So yeah, tell me what you're seeing. Tell me what are your ideas and why you want to go short, long, all that stuff.
Yeah, I like that we V-flushed back into prior liquidity and we defended it earlier. I'm pretty comfortable taking longs up here into this top liquidity. I usually like to take, I like to gauge prior shimmy backs as an entry point. But that hasn't really been working for me today. Regardless, let me do it like I would normally, and you can interject and tell me if I'm doing it wrong. I would probably try to bid 91.50 here and get a shimmy back. I think it's invalidated if it comes back down because then it's going to look like we're taking back reclaim. I think it's a pretty conservative entry, and I would be slip favor if it came down and filled me. So let's see if it fills me. Not quite. Yeah, and that's okay. I still don't mind waiting here. One point that Fat Cat made though, that was a very good point, is that sometimes if I'm sitting around here waiting at 91.50 for it to come down and fill me, by the time it actually does come down, the trade is different. The EV has changed.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So that's something I'm having trouble gauging. Is like I'll have an idea and I'll wait to get filled on the idea, but by the time I get filled,
yeah,
the trade's over.
beast.
You know.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a different beast.
So
100%. So I would say better to not leave orders in the dump. I would say not to do it I would be more leaning to actually like clicking in the limit, the exact limit that we have,
Sure.
for example, right now, rather than actually leaving the order there, because absolutely it's completely different, man.
Yeah.
So, for example, if you see here, we have a heavy sleeping range that is compressing a little bit to the upside. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Okay, so for example, for me, I would be like looking to trade that range. So entering long 93 or something
Yeah.
around there and exiting around 95, 96. That would be like a decent trade, I would think. But you need to, before actually entering that trade, because this is a super random environment, you need to see 93 holding. Like, oh, okay, that's good. That's good. If you want, you can, I think, go long there.
All right. Filled 93.
Okay. My stop would be 90.
Okay.
I think that's decent enough. But it's your call. Like, if you want, cut it right now or leave it. I would say leave it. Would be looking to exit.
94.75.
That was good. That was absolutely good. So that would be like the prototype, or like the model that we would be looking all the time.
Sure.
Like entering at the absolute edge of the price action you're looking, because this market, this environment will give you that. Wait, have patience, and let it ride for more than at least 2 points. At least. But if you see that range from 92 to 97 is 5 points.
Yeah.
And it's crossing that in less than 9 seconds. Like, that's
Sure.
huge. Absolutely huge. So yeah, that would be like the main like type of trading that I would be looking all the times.
Yeah, and
Mm,
it looks like volatility has dropped off a little bit in the last 10, 20 minutes.
yeah, absolutely.
Which
Yeah.
is making me a lot more comfortable.
Yeah, the pace was
Yeah, it was tough.
absolutely, man. Absolutely. That's the reason I took one good trade and I'm out. I'm out. I just don't care about it. This is price action. You're winning, and the next second you are losing $100, even with micros or something.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
So look at that.
So it looks like we're accepting into
Let's
this
see
range.
if 92 is still holding. If it's still holding and it doesn't cross it like with force, no, that's invalidated. That the prior idea was maybe if we hold 92, maybe we can still go to the long side again.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So now I kind of want a retest of the prior range and reject
Mm-hmm.
lower because it looks like acceptance. So I might try like 91.75.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That sounds good.
Didn't quite give it to me. Let's see if we get one more.
Yeah. Look for 91 at least.
Yeah.
At least 91 is the bare minimum here. And I don't know. Okay. Okay. Now we're seeing more. Okay. Now the shimmy back entry is lower. So 89, I would say. 89 more or less. 89, 88. 87 right now. Like you you go with the price action, like
Yeah. Yeah, and it's putting in these like little tiny micro ranges. Like they might only be like
exactly,
five
exactly, exactly.
candles wide, but it's enough.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
So I'd be looking at like
So
86.25.
84, 84, 84 seems right. Maybe it's going to over push it a little bit. 84 seems right, but we need to be careful. Maybe this movement is done.
Sure. So I'll try 83.25.
82, 82.
Alright.
Yeah, let's wait. Maybe we can get Phil. Because this seems real good to the short side. Let's see. Do you have keyboard shortcuts
Yeah.
to market orders?
Market orders, no.
Oh, okay. Try adding to this short. You were. Oh, I thought you were short.
There we go. I just got filled 80.75. I pulled that order earlier.
Okay, try to add to this short, but not here, but around 79.50.
All right. So I got
Okay.
fill 79.75.
Yeah, hold. Okay, add.
No fill. Let's see. Added one at 79.
Okay, hold it, hold it, hold it. And you would be looking to exit 77, 77, 76.50. Don't worry for that push. I mean, it absolutely can rip us, and maybe price action will go to the upside like a rocket. But I'm just follow me a little bit more here, and I will explain why I'm telling you to add.
Sure.
Okay, look to exit 80, 80, 70, 70, the bottom of that little range you have there,
Sure.
like 78 something. Let's see if we can get it.
78.75.
Oh, well, that happens.
Yeah, a little too quick on the exit there.
Yeah. So, how much you made that in that little trade?
Let's see. So about 500. Or
Okay.
sorry, 300.
Okay. So, one thing, why I told you to maybe scale, because I mean, there's two reasons. I mean, maybe you just don't need to do it, but it has helped my trading to grow a little bit.
Sure.
Reason number one, and it is like a psychological reason. When you are in a trade and you see that the trade um is working in your favor, like very fast, and it is a good trade, it is an A plus setup and everything, instead of looking where to exit, if you look where to add, that I think, and it is basically those are the words from Tom Hoover. I don't know if you know that guy.
Yeah, I'm familiar.
Okay. So it is just the same words. I mean, if you are instead thinking about exiting but adding into your trade,
Sure.
that could shift your psychological to maybe, look for a little bit more, I think. And
Okay.
that has worked to me really well,
Sure.
really, really well. And the other reason I would say is because, and those are the words from Bellafiore, from SMB. Like, if you have an A plus setups in the Bahar, like, if I see something that is really good, really, really good, I want to extract as much edge as I can.
Yeah.
So I tend to add, because if I get that trade like right, normally my winners are going to be like bigger than my losers.
Sure.
So that, for example, has like another benefit that if you have just one trade and it's a good one and you scale in a little bit, one trade you're done.
Yeah.
That it's exactly the same that happened to me today. I took a little short. It was super good at all the way up to 3 micros and one and done.
Sure.
So just like give it like a moment in your mind, maybe think about it today, tomorrow,
Yeah.
and maybe practice with micros, adding 2 trades.
Yeah, that's a
And
good
I
idea,
think
man.
that would, yeah, absolutely, because it's going to shift your psychology.
Yeah.
And the other stuff I want to maybe ask you about is how much did you sleep today? How many hours?
Oh, how many hours did I sleep?
Yeah.
I think I got a pretty solid 7 hours, maybe 8.
Okay, nice. Did you exercise yourself yesterday or today?
Yesterday I did a quick workout, and then I usually stretch before each session. But I
Okay.
just didn't have time to do that today.
Okay. And did you listen to your tracks before trading session, just before the trading session, or the night before?
Night before.
Okay. So I want to give you just some tips that has been working really great to me.
Sure.
Like that this last week and this actually. First, do exercise in the morning.
Okay.
So if you can, because maybe you have other responsibilities, but if you can and if you have time, absolutely go to gym in the morning
Sure.
before trading. I go here in Colombia. I go from 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. That is it is the same time that the Eastern Coast. So that would be like, yeah, I don't know. It's the same time.
Sure.
So then I come here, take a shower, normally eat a light breakfast,
Mhm.
and then from 9 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. I wait for, well, not wait, I listen to the track because I was listening the track in the evenings,
Yeah.
but I was feeling like you lose a lot of that psychological state of deep relaxation, calmness, and visualization that the track give you when you are listening to it
Yeah. I would
when you
agree with
go
that.
to trading the next morning.
Sure.
I don't know, that makes sense.
That makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
So I was like for a month or month and a half, I was just listening in the evenings. But then when I came here in the mornings to trade the prop account that I had the prior month, I was like all the time I was getting like reckless, or maybe I was getting impatient,
Sure.
or maybe my heartbeat or heart rate was just increasing, and all the time I was on the edge of my emotional uh, you know uh, barriers or frontiers. I was just one step to actually like just YOLOing my account or something,
Mhm.
because I was like nervous, anxious, and a lot of these like negative psychological states of minds.
Sure.
So if for and then I was doing exercise in the afternoon, evening, um, but I just was feeling like the next day I was losing a lot of these like positive effects
Yeah.
that the exercise and the mantra had on me the prior day.
Yeah.
So I just switched that exercise in the morning before trading, and listening and doing visualizations about my trading before the prior the opening of the market.
Yep.
And those two changes, I think I don't have still like statistical relevance in my data because I only have like 5 or 6 days. But these 5 or 6 days I've been doing it, I mean, combined with this high volatility, uh, has been like a really great trading days for me. I just don't feel anxious
Yeah.
anymore like I was doing with the prop account, even though it's my own money.
Sure.
So maybe try it.
Okay.
Because exercise, I think exercise will be like this. I don't know the word for that in English. Like this pressure relief. I think
Yeah. Yeah. Big time. Big time.
so. It's going to expel all that negativity or frustration that you have if you are just doing exercise. The most probably results is that you're not going to think about trading or anything else. You're just doing your exercise.
Hmm.
And if you combine that with prior the half hour that you have from 9 to 9:30 Eastern time before the market opens, if you combine the exercise,
Yep.
and if you combine like the visualization that you are going to be calm, you see yourself being a professional trader that doesn't gets like tilted or something because he took a bad trade, because you know that the market is a random distribution of the results, and it doesn't matter if you have even a 90% of hit rate. If you still can have like a, a lot of losses in a row, statistically or mathematically speaking, even though with a 90% hit rate. It could happen. Like the probability is not 0%, it's 0.0001% or something like that.
Hmm.
But it still can happen.
Yeah.
So if you see yourself and you combine the more oxygen that you have in your brain thanks to the exercise with the mantra, I think that's going to like give you more possibilities of actually just performing at your top level.
Yeah. I think you might be onto something, man. I might have to check that out.
Yeah,
You
try
make a
it,
lot of good
try it.
points. Sure.
And yeah, those are being like the main changes I've done. Exercise and a mantra in the morning just before the market opens,
Sure.
and always going for the edges all the time, edges, nothing else.
Yeah.
If you do that stuff and obviously give the trades a little bit more room to breathe, maybe you are going to be able to hit like a consistency rate of like you were doing. I mean,
Yeah.
I think that the because this is the first red day since week and a half,
Oh God. 2 weeks. I want to say.
2 weeks,
Yeah.
something. So I think that, I mean, obviously the expectations, uh, those are a huge psychological
Sure.
heavy weight in your back. So that plus this huge volatility that we had today because of the news, I think those together like have been like the main drivers of the today's performance.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, I would say you can fix that, at least the psychological part or anxiety part,
Sure.
I think is the word. Um, Mainly with exercise, brother. I
Yeah.
absolutely recommend you that. Just to tell you something, I grabbed that idea of exercising in the morning rather than in the evening from
Mm.
Tom Hoover. Also, I was doing a day of a high stake trader or something like that in the Danish television, and yeah, and Tom Hoover was 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. Jogging in the sand of the Baltic Sea,
Nice.
or something like that. I don't know where he was. Um, and then he came, watch the market, do some trading, then another like 2 hours of exercise. Like he
Yeah.
in the day does like 4 hours of exercise. I was like, what? This
Damn.
guy, he's a, yeah, absolutely. And if you want, you can um, try to find that video. It's absolutely
Sure.
very good from a psychological of trading point of view. So yeah, he was doing like 2 hours prior to he sitting and watching the markets. Do some trading, go and do more exercise. Come almost in the afternoon, take a coffee or something, watch the markets, trade a little bit more,
Yep.
and in the evening he close it, go to sleep, then repeat. And it was okay. If this guy that is trading like millions of dollars,
Yeah.
the first thing he does in the morning is exercise. And if I want to be as successful of a trader like he is, maybe I should just copy him and do exercise in the morning.
Yeah.
And maybe that could apply also to my mantra, and those two combines, man, I just don't feel any more impatience or tilted or rampant, because all the energy, all the initial energy was absolutely spent doing exercise.
Sure.
Like you get to trade like calm, very calm. So for example, here in this price action, you
Yep.
see a long, a short, or maybe you just wait a little bit more. What you see here?
So I tried a long up here. I really liked it, but it didn't work out, obviously. Now that it's pulling back, like this downward compression, and we failed the reclaim, so now I would be flipping short.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I would be looking to enter short 66 or 65 and add and scale in into that trade all the
Yeah.
way down to 60, I would say. For example, that seems like a very solid trade for me. For example, 65, it is not the best shimmy back entry,
Yeah.
but that's like decent enough. 66, that's the shimmy back entry you're looking for.
Maybe 66.25, 66.
You know, something I used to actually like scale in without, having to worry about limits with stop orders, with with the right click.
Yeah, I took that off because I found it was like I
Oh,
actually,
okay, yeah, sometimes it's
yeah, sometimes it can get in the way. What I have
uh-huh,
it to is
absolutely.
it actually is the closest thing to a market order. I have it to join bid or join ask.
Ah, okay. Oh yeah.
So I actually can like market into trades if I do that.
That's actually back into to you sure.
Yeah, let me try 66.75.
Okay. Hold it, hold it. Okay, seems good. So far so good. Sure. Add.
All right, added.
Okay. Okay, let's wait. And it's all yours. I'm not going to say you anything.
So I wanted 64.75, but I like this downward compression. I might try to take it a couple more ticks. 63.75.
Damn. Good patience to let the price action give you the reason, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous. Nice, nice. So maybe if we can have another ship back entry around 66 or something, maybe we can still go short again, because we still have reclaimed all the way down to 58, and I absolutely would say we still have more potential to go to the downside all the way to 48, but I would be looking to re-enter short around 65 or something. But again, if you see the possibility, add down to well, add down now. Scaling into this short, I would say it's a pretty decent one.
Sure. Yeah, I tried for 64.25, but it was too quick.
Yeah.
Left without me.
For example, I would be looking to exit here, but if my entry would have been 65, I would be adding to this around 63,
Sure.
more or less, and getting out around 60. That would be like my, because it's like stalling there. Hmm. Hmm. Maybe here we can have a shimmy back entry. Let's wait and see.
All right, I'll try 65.
Mm-hmm.
Failed.
Yeah. Okay, my stop would be around 69, to be honest with you. 69, 68 would be my.
Yeah.
And you can scale in around 64. 64 and 62 to get out around 60. So I would scale in all the way up to 3 contracts. That would be like my ideal situation. Okay.
Added one at 64.25.
Okay. All in. Okay, that's real good. Okay, if we go and we cross 63, I'll be looking to add another one.
Alright, I'm gonna add one at 63.20, 63.75.
Okay, hold it. We'll be looking out 61, 60, more or less around those prices. And we will see, we will see.
Oh, and I would have got stopped out right there for some reason.
Oh.
That's weird.
Well, that happens.
Filled my stop at 65.75, but I had my stop at 68.75. So it might have spiked up and touched it, and then I got filled lower,
Yeah, probably.
which rarely ever happens. But
Yeah, let's continue to watch here.
I actually might have to call it, man. I got work in an hour.
Oh,
So I
yeah,
gotta
yeah,
shower
no
and
worries,
shit.
man, no worries.
But
Okay, but I want you to like think not about scale. Scale is something
Yeah.
that is like accessory, but think about just getting the edges, the absolute edges,
Exactly.
and think about the doing exercise and the mantra in the mornings. I would say those are my key takeaways for you today.
Yeah, and I think those are awesome fucking recommendations, man. Like I will implement that starting this week.
Yeah, man, absolutely.
But
So, hey, take care, man.
thanks, dude. I appreciate you going through this with me. And
Absolutely, whenever you want.
yeah, more later, man. I'll be on. I work tomorrow, so I'll be back on Friday to trade.
Okay, yeah, absolutely.
All right, man. I appreciate
Absolutely,
you.
absolutely. Yeah, man. Take care.
You too. See ya.
Ciao.